Hey guys, so coming back to our conversation about angles, let's just revise it. When we have a 90-degree angle, we call it a right angle. And it's important that we know that the right angle, the 90-degree angle, is the one that is gonna guide us, okay? So keep in mind that 90 degrees is what guides us, because the 90 degrees is the half of our protractor, okay? So let's keep in mind that 90 degrees is what's gonna guide us. Besides right angle, we have two more names for angles, two other classifications for the angles. We have what we call an acute angle, and we have what we call an obtuse angle. Okay? So, all the angles that are smaller than 90 degrees, all the angles which the distance between the lines is less than 90, I call it an acute angle. So 90 degree is a right angle. 89 degrees or less is an acute angle. This one we are going to measure, but my guess is that we have a 45 degrees here. It's my guess, we are going to measure. So, 89 degrees or less, we call it an acute angle because the distance between the lines is less than 90. If the acute angle is less than 90, the obtuse angle is going to be more than 90. So, all the angles which the distance between the lines is 91 degrees or more, we call it an obtuse angle. So if the distance between the lines is more than 90, I call it obtuse. So 90 degrees, right angle is my guide, is my north. Less than 90, acute. More than 90, obtuse. I have my guess here. I think this angle is 220 degrees. But for this, we are going to need to measure. And when we measure an angle, we need to follow the step by step. Okay? And this step by step is important that you write down on your notebook. And let's see if my guesses are right. So let me erase here. Let me take Ariel from here. Let's measure the angle A. So here I have the angle. And I have the angle A, I have the arms of the angle. When we measure an angle, we are going to use the protractor, okay? We are not going to use a ruler. Rulers are not used for measuring angles. Protractors are used for measuring angles. There are two important things in the protractor that you have to pay attention. The protractor has the center, and in your protractor, you are gonna see there is a line here. There is even a spot for you to hold on here, the 90. So the center of the protractor is in the direction of the 90. This center of the protractor is going on the vertex. So step 1, center of the protractor on the vertex, period. Okay, so the center of my protractor is this one, and I am gonna place it here. Important, the protractor dances around. The moment that you put the protractor on the vertex, you can move it as much as you want. If you put the protractor on the vertex, you just dance it around. Now, second thing, on the protractor we have what we call a baseline. In your protractor, this is your baseline, okay? It's this line over here. It's this part where you hold. This baseline needs to be on the arm of the angle. It doesn't matter which arm of the angle, but you have to choose one of the arms. So for example, in here I have the option to put on this arm, so I put on this arm of the angle, or I have the option to put on this arm of the angle. So you see that in this situation, my protractor is with this arm of the angle. In this situation, my protractor is in this line, in this arm of the angle. I choose. The thing is that when we measure an angle, we need to go from 0 on. And depending how I place the protractor, I am gonna use the outside scale or the inner scale. In the protractors, you always have two scales, the outer and the inner. And then you just have to pay attention. Which scale are you gonna use? If I put the protractor like this, the 0 is over here. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. I said 45, but it's 40. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. I am using the inner scale because the outer scale is marked 180 and that's not what I want. If I change and I use the other arm of the angle, I find the 0 on my outer scale. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. 40. In my inner scale, I have 180. Doesn't make sense I start measuring an angle on 180. I have to go on the 0, okay? And be careful. It's common that we measure outside the angle. My center is on the vertex, my protractor is on the baseline, my baseline is on the arm, but I am outside of the angle. The angle is here, but I am measuring outside. Make sure you are always measuring inside. So let's go to the next steps. Because we measured, we found 40 degrees. Important. It's not 40 what? 40 candies, $40, 40 degrees. And tell me which angle did you measure. The angle A measures 40 degrees. The step 2, baseline. So the baseline of the protractor with one of the arms of the angle. Step 3, check the scale. Is it the outer scale or the inner scale? Step 4, check if you are inside. If you are inside the angle, because it's common we measure outside the angle. And step 5, check how much it measures. Let's follow the step by step and measure this acute angle over here. Oh, important, we found 40. 40 is less than 90, so this is an acute angle. So let's see. Center of the protractor on the vertex. Baseline on this arm, I'm gonna choose this arm. I think this is the easiest one. Okay. Check the scale. Is my outer scale that starts on the 0. So let me fix. I am measuring inside the angle, not outside. And then I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135. So it is more than 90. It is 135. So it is an obtuse angle. So if this is vertex C, this is the angle C, and it is 135 degrees. It is an obtuse angle, and this is an acute angle. Okay? So now we are gonna measure a little bit some angles around, and next time we see each other, we are gonna be building angles. I hope you are ready. See you!